Day everyone, it's your boy FGS here, chucking a massive hello from Istanbul, Turkey. Behind me here, you got this sweet bar set up, and behind that, this massive jetted jacuzzi just calling your name. It's the beauties of a grand staircase. Gorgeous European oak hardwood floors, top-notch furniture all over the joint, massive windows bringing in heaps of sunshine. Butte seating setup with this custom table big enough for 14. A crystal chandelier made by Lasfit really makes the room. First deep sink over here, 2 Electrolux dishwashers, great sized galley, perfect for this yacht. This Butte stainless steel staircase, first guest stateroom, Butte built-in furniture, wood paneled walls everywhere, marble everywhere, book matched all over, polished chrome detail everywhere. Just an amazing bathroom. Got a grouse indoor pool, skylights that are underneath the main deck, jacuzzi. This massive hydraulic door that opens up to the lower deck. How easy is that? This Butte of a grand staircase coming up from the beach club brings you here. We'll have a look at the beach club later on. Another sliding glass door on the other side, and as soon as you walk in, this kind of entrance spot, gorgeous European oak hardwood. Then step through here and you're in the saloon seating area. Top-notch furniture all over the joint, pretty much doubles of everything. Heaps of...
Focusing on this side, more built-ins with a TV right in the center, and this top quality gloss macassar finish, you'll see it everywhere on the yacht.
Of course, you've got massive windows bringing in heaps of sunshine, automatic blinds. This is where you kick back, relax, and take in the bonza views. Keep going this way, the built-ins keep on coming, and behind this telly unit, the dining area.
Butte seating setup with this custom table big enough for 14, and up above, a crystal chandelier.
You can all see how much room there is in this part of the yacht. Massive windows.
Looking to my right, these Butte wood detail bits, hand-hammered steel panels, you'll see them everywhere, all made and put in by builders.
Lastly, now this is interesting. Check out the floors here. You've got the European oak hardwood floors, extra hardwood floors with stainless steel bits and carpet.
And the first of many you'll see on this tour.
Right back here, another guest stateroom on this side. This one's got a double bed set up right on the other side, TV on the wall.
Every bit of surface is covered in some sort of gorgeous stuff. Leather, wood paneling, subtle LED lighting, or the comfy carpet we're standing on.
Of course, the sea's right there. Automatic blinds in every room on this yacht. Even the built-ins on each side of the bed, everything's top-notch.
Right, over here, this one's got a desk set up too. And over here, all these built-in wardrobes, again with Butte wood and steel detail.
Through here, another gorgeous bathroom for this guest stateroom. Double vanity setup. Again, everything's Butte made all the way This one's even got a built-in tub. Marble everywhere, rain head above, your handheld, literally everything you need. Unreal. Now, check out the third one, right here, next to the guest stateroom we just saw. This one's also got a double bed, even got built-in reading.
Just so you know, the first two guest cabins we had to look at are on the starboard side, and the last two guest cabins are on the port side of this yacht.
First, this entry with the beautiful blue agate stone detail, your bar seating, and on the other side, your made Carrara marble bar section.
Behind me, concealed door opening up to a steam room. Carrying on, this opening on takes you on to the massage room.
Sink set up here, and one of these hydraulic side decks that folds down and makes your outdoor area bigger. Get a bit closer to the water. If you want to use the sunshine, but not the breeze, these sliding glass doors close off these fold down bits. Right, going back in, another door right here, quick look, and it's the full bathroom on this level, vanity set up on my right, marble everywhere, and your cherry bags outwhere. You know this guy. Love how smooth this door is, just blends into the pattern. Look at this. Let's talk about what's behind me, this indoor pool area. This pool is 9 meters long, 3 meters wide, and 1.6 meters deep. Even the edges of the pool are covered in marble. You got mosaic inside. And get this, when we got here this morning, they'd emptied the pool because they had to point this pool out. And got to say this, up above us, skylights that are underneath the main deck jacuzzi. Pretty insane. Behind these wood panel doors, a couple doors opening up to utility rooms for this yacht. Had to mention that. How easy is that? And all of a sudden, your beach club gets more sunshine, has a ripper sort of roof over the top, and head out the way we came, and I'll take the other side so you can get an idea of how big this beach club is. This part of the yacht is certainly spacious. Heading this way, you got more chilling and seating spots with 2 TVs. Up above me, fiber optic ceilings. How good's that?
It's like a Rolls Royce.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
Another hydraulic folding down deck set up here. Again, brings a heap of sunshine to the lower deck. Just a bonza outdoor area. We got the railing up now. And like the other side, if you want to block the wind, but still let the sunshine in, sliding glass doors.
Got to tell you something about this yacht. Tatiana was made for someone, and they did such a grouse job, they built 2 more sister yachts with the same layout. We were doing a behind-the-scenes thing for the shipyard on our second channel, FGS Plus. They've started building to the 4th one, which will be for sale down the track. Again, we'll have a ripper episode on FGS Plus channel. Right, back here on the lower deck, we just saw the beach club. On this, let's head to the engine room first and see what makes this thing go. Right, here we are in the engine room. This part of the yacht is in. At 12 knots, this yacht burns only 250 liters of fuel, making it very efficient, given how long and big she is. So wait, these look like they take the exhaust over to some kind of processor over here.
Yeah, these engines, the exhaust goes to this catalytic converter system called SCR.
Yeah.
This system makes this engine 0 emissions. Really?
We also got 3 generators on this side of the yacht, 2 on each side, 1 down below us. Coming in here, this is unreal. Dedicated soundproof engineer's room. See how the engine's doing it? Check all the levels, control everything, and make sure this thing's running smooth. This thing can hold up to 48,000 liters of fresh water and 168 tons of fuel, which is mental. Along here on my left, this door opens up to a hallway that takes us to the crew quarters. The room on my left opens up to the laundry room for this vessel. All these commercial washers and dryers, sink set up here. This last door opens up to the ironing room. Wash and dry your clothes on the other side. This is where you sort them out. Right, we've got one more room here, this one. Another walk-in fridge for your rubbish. Think about that. That's about it for the engine room, crew quarters, and the utility rooms. But on the lower deck, we got another area with 3 VIP staterooms. Let's go have a look. Right, we're at the bottom of the grand staircase.
Start here with this door and it takes you to the gym. I like this room because it's out of the way on this level. Butte vertical LED light detail goes all the way to the roof. They've kitted this room out with Techno Gym gear.
Show them around the corner, another pocket door opening up to a Butte walk-in shower with marble detail, rain head above, and your dry sauna right here. Even in the dry sauna, they got LED lighting built into the seats, and underneath, grouse.
Right back here, back to the hallway. The room next door is the movie theater. This room's super comfy.
Comfy carpet on the floors, screen on this side, everything's covered in different stuff. Wood panels, wall sconces, Minotti side tables.
They got people in-house that do all the marble stone detail, polished chrome detail, detailing out. The fact they put all this different stuff in.
Right, back to the main hallway. Another thing to show ya.
We got one of the VIP staterooms here, and these are key codes. When they built this yacht, they were thinking about renting it out. So how much do you reckon they can charge for a rental when you own a yacht like this? The yacht's 85 million?
This is 85 million euros. Euro, let's say $100 million.
Yeah, let's say weekly, like $500,000 a week. They charge 775,000 to 800,000 euros a week, plus costs to rent this yacht.
Think about that. You got crew, fuel, and all that stuff.
Yeah. Goals right there, you know?
Goals, right?
And right, this room, twin single beds here. Everything's decorated. Look at that gorgeous onyx stone with backlighting, looks bonza. Butte wood detail, roof panels. This door opening up to another suite. If you're staying here as a family, you can have your kids on the other side. These two rooms are connected, or they're not. This one's got the double beds. Another gorgeous stone in the back, Butte lighting. These rooms are super comfy. We're around the corner, the walk-in shower with rain head, hidden drains. These bathrooms with heated towel racks, unreal. Right, back to the bedroom and carrying on right across, another VIP stateroom on this level. Super spacious, look how big these beds are. Copper, wardrobe, desk, all hooked up to the sea. You've got your automatic blinds too. All right, so last door here opens up into a bonbonza bathroom for this room. We've got the fancy sink here. And over here, we've got a decent sized built-in tub, clad in marble, chrome fixtures, rain head shower, ripper bathroom.
Now let's head back to the hallway so you can get a proper feel for the layout. And here we have the grand staircase again. That's pretty much the...
Okay, everyone, here we are on the bridge deck. We're going to start at the back of this yacht and work our way to the front. On this side, we've got this outdoor deck area. And look in here, we've got this beautiful outdoor dining area that seats 12 people. Everything looks so schmick and well polished. And on my left-hand side, we've got two bar setups here, one by the cooktop and the other one with a sink. Great outdoor space, no worries. And to really make this place the ultimate party zone, right in the center, we've got this built-in setup with a marble top that has this door opens up to a day head, half bathroom, stone clad everywhere, nice sink and vanity, the design that services the bridge deck.
On my right-hand side, we've got a private office with a built-in desk setup, some built-ins on the other side, and this hallway opens up to a ripper room.
This is where we have the wheelhouse, or the captain's quarters. Welcome, the brains.
We've got two offices here and extra rooms. Captain's extra room on this side.
And going through this door, this is the main wheelhouse, or the control house of this yacht.
We've got 6 24-inch screens, 2 captain's chairs. This room is pretty bloody cool and kind of futuristic. This is where you control this whole rig. Yeah, this is where the magic happens.
This is where all the navigating, anything point A to point B, this is where the captain lives.
And now in this room, we've got 2 doors that open up to the side decks. I'm gonna open this one and actually take everyone outside. We've got the wing station here.
And right behind me, or right in front of the wheelhouse, we've got this ripper outdoor seating area. Everything is nicely tucked in again,
because we've got 2 massive butterfly doors here opening up, and on the left-hand side, it stores 4 jet skis.
And the last thing I want to tell you about here is that right in the center of the bow, or on the front of the yacht, we've got this metal pole that extends up. It's a perfect spot for you to relax, lounge about, do yoga, whatever floats your boat.
And that's pretty much it for the bridge deck of this yacht. Now, let's go inside and check out the owner's stateroom.
Now we're on the top level, the owner's deck. I'm going to start our tour on the left-hand side here to have a look at the lounge area for this level.
This might look like a nice padded wall with brass inlays, but it's actually a Murphy bed that can drop down, so you can sleep 2 people here if you need to.
Of course, since you're on the front side of the yacht, you've got massive windows looking towards the views, automatic curtains throughout, including this door here.
You've got an extra outdoor seating area here and a gel seating area.
Sound of waves crashing, gentle music playing. Righto, this is Malibu. Good on ya. 43 Ks of Butte coastal views, and some of the most speno properties going round. Dramatic music swells. Not many punters cop a chance to have a captain cook inside these top-notch digs. And today, you're one of the lucky ducks. We just finished having a burrow at this $58 million Malibu modern mansion. And mate, it's fair dinkum nothing we've ever clapped eyes on before. The design bits, the lines, the textures, the little touches. It's a one-off, and I reckon you're gonna love it. We've had a sticky beak at heaps of houses in Malibu, but this one's a real standout. No worries. It's got grouse stone walls everywhere you look, and a bonkers inside courtyard with a waterfall. Never seen a house with a courtyard like this. Not ever. It's truth. This place is so grouse the real estate agent had to come out and watch us film this episode. NS, welcome home, mate. NS, ripper to be here. So much to chew the fat about. The whole house was done by a feng shui guru, too. It's tropical, modern zen with views that'll knock your socks off, mate. It honestly makes me head spin. It does. Makes me feel a bit crook. Actually, gourmet kitchens, Adobe Atmos theater, and you've got the waves with all the surfers. Have a look at that surfer right there. An 8-car garage and heaps more. But you gotta stick around and see it all for yourself. Copper. It's always grouse to come to Malibu. Makes you think about your life, done it? Come on, let's go have a look-see at this house. At street level. The gates open up the driveway with this bluestone and turf pattern, real fancy, yeah? And this curved driveway takes you to the front door. Property looks bloody stunning, I tell you. Landscaping's incredible. They planted over 5,000 plants and trees to bring this place to life. Mate, I'm gobsmacked. Fair dinkum. Looks like a tropical paradise. No worries. Mikey, yeah, I was grabbed in some drone shots earlier. It literally looked like a jungle with the ocean in the background. It looked insane, mate, it really did. Palm trees, hedging water features. We got the first water feature on the right-hand side here. And if you were wondering, here's the first 4-car garage. And this staircase actually takes you up to the roof of the garage where there's even more parking. Some nice cars here, too. A Mercedes, a Rolls Royce. Reckon that's a Jeep, could be wrong. Mikey, yeah, some crazy custom Jeep Madas. Looks pretty cool, eh? And on the other side, there's another 4-car garage that's joined to the main house. Now, I want to get everyone to have a G's at the house. The architecture is just amazing. Check out this cantilever bit above me. That's the 2nd floor balcony fastened in the front of the house. Underneath this cantilevered section, there's this grouse lighting setup that lights up the entry. The bluestone walkway turns into a glass bridge. Then you've got the glass pivot door leading to the entry. 2 water features, and inside the water features, there are fire features, too. On the right-hand side, there's this butte water wall that makes an amazing sound and sets the vibe for the entry. Now, if you look at the house from the outside, it's got travertine and composite wood on the outside walls. Up on the roof, there are 180 solar panels, which I'll tell you about later. The whole house is ICF concrete, which means it's reinforced concrete all the way to the roof, mate. So it's a bulletproof structure. This, and I can't wait to show you around. Let's get on with it. Then, we got this glass bridge here, and the glass pivot door takes us to the entry. This is, without a doubt, one of the most impressive entries we've ever seen in any house, mate. The ceiling's 25 foot high. There's a massive skylight, assembly bringing in heaps of natural light. Then you've got these motorized sliding glass doors opening up to the central courtyard, which we'll have a gander at in a bit. This is the bridge that takes you to the guest wing, which is on the right-hand side, beauty. And on the second floor, there are these dragon onyx slabs that are all book-matched and backlit. Too good. I bet this entry looks amazing at night. Fair dinkum. I haven't seen property at night, but I've seen the photos, and I can't wait for our night tour. Mate. Now, before we go on, I want to tell you the specs of the property. Get this. It's got 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and about 17,000 square feet of inside space. Again, the house was only just finished smack bang in time. It's on a 1-acre block behind Gates, and it's on the market for $58,808,000. No worries. I want to say a big thanks to the real estate agents, especially Rainey, Brandon, and Tony, for making this tour happen. Much appreciated. I'm so stoked about this video. Over the moon, I am. Mikey, yeah, it's incredible, no doubt about it. Don't know if we've ever seen a full-size water feature like that. Yeah, what would you even call this thing behind you? Central Courtyard. Simple as that. Mikey Central Courtyard. Sweet as. It's like the jungle theme keeps going. It's grouse eye. You got proper floor-to-ceiling motorized sliding glass doors. Too easy. Amazing indoor-outdoor feel. This space, the Central Courtyard, brings so much natural light to the first floor of the house. Then there's a koi pond right in the middle. This koi pond actually keeps going to the side of the property, where there's a dedicated walkway that'll take you from the front of the house all the way to the backyard. How good. And I reckon it's great that they've decked out the walkway with even more water features. Then on this side, you got this bluestone carved stone wall with another water wall. Natural light streaming in, too good. Recessed lights, more stone figures. Small seating area on the other side, plus palm trees and landscaping. It's bloody incredible. Too right. Never seen a space like this before, that's for sure. And it gets better. Get this. If you follow the walkway, it takes you straight to the living room. Amazing. Mikey and the ocean views. Just unbelievable, mate. Mikey, we'll get there in a sec. Hang tight. Righto. Let's get on with the tour then. Back to the entry, yeah? Travertine floors. Heaps of natural light coming in, beauty. Vertical oak with slats, grouse. Then we've got this hallway taking us to the kitchen and some of the other common areas. Now, here's a concealed door opening up to the 4-car garage that's joined to the house. And on this side, there's a samurai armor, wacko. Behind it, there are these reflective panels, grouse touch. On top, you got backlit onyx stone ripper. And if you look at this artwork from a certain angle, you can see the reflection of Buddha, which is over here. Too easy. It's a bluestone carving. It's mad how they've lined up the column. And this opening perfectly, no worries. Then they stuck the samurai armor here. Pretty cool, Mikey, seems like some kind of statement for war and peace right there. Dunno, but the meaning behind it is too deep for me to get, mate. It just looks grouse, I reckon. Mikey, we got a walkthrough to do. Actually, when I was looking through the photos before we came here, this was the thing that stood out to me as being, like, totally original. But I guess it sort of shows the style of the house a bit, yeah? Japanese feng shui. Mikey, yeah, exactly. Spot on, mate. This samurai armor reminds me of the figurehead I saw on the watch I really want to buy. The Richard Mille watch, no worries. The video I showed you. Mikey, just so everyone knows, Ennis is obsessed with this one watch that Richard Mille makes. They have a great YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, high quality stuff, mate. Ennis, yeah, their production is mad. It's next level. Mikey, yeah, they do a grouse job, don't they? The whole thing's a samurai watch, wacko. One day, I'll get it, no worries. Mikey, and it's a pretty expensive watch, I'm guessing. It's pretty bloody expensive. Too right. One day, I'll get it. Struth. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Mikey, yeah, you will. Mate, no worries. Righto, let's get on with the tour then, yeah? So, hallway, travertine floors. Again, we got oak with slats, grouse. There's a little seating area on the left-hand side, ripper. But first, I want to take everyone here. Kitchen, formal dining area. But let's go straight to the living room. I really like the seating setup here with these Mahjong sectional couches. Bonza, they're from Roche Beaubois, and they just add a colorful feel to the room. On the walls, there are these onyx slabs that are backlit. Ripper. Reckon this room's gonna look unreal at night. I reckon. On me left-hand side, there's a 3,000-gallon saltwater aquarium. Mad. And through the aquarium, you can actually see into your formal dining area. Too easy. On the right-hand side, you got this linear fireplace making the place nice and cozy. No worries. But more importantly, right behind Mikey, there are motorized sliding glass doors opening up to these breathtaking views. Unreal. You got your 95-foot infinity edge pool. Too good. Ocean breeze drifting in Ripper. And to make the space even better, there are more motorized sliding glass doors opening up the central courtyard to the living room. That way, you got this airflow coming in and great energy throughout the house. Too easy. Look at the view behind me. It's unreal, I tell you. Mikey, it's wild, mate, out of control. I reckon. I'm stunned, fair dinkum. Mikey, I reckon you didn't do this place justice talking about it at night, wacko. All these walls around NS are backlit, like you said. Mate, but this house at night is something else. It's crazy, you know? And let me add to that. When you have a burled property, you'll see you can hardly find any chandeliers or bulky light fixtures, mate. The developer here went with these recessed-in light fixtures, grouse. Then he also put in recessed spotlights, of course. But most importantly, he really lit up the place with these backlit stone walls, Ripper. And that's pretty much most of your lighting at night. Mikey, yeah, that's fair. That's why this property has such a grouse vibe at night. Unreal. I'm keen to show it to everyone. Too right. Mikey, yeah, just about every stone you'll see in this house is backlit, mate. Just about every stone, grouse. Almost every stone. Too right. Mikey, except the blue stone. Fair enough. Every other stone, yeah, spot on. Correct. Good on ya. Righto. Let's get on with the tour. Now, let's take everyone to the formal dining room. Ripper. Beautiful table setup. Seating for 16. Good on ya. I reckon these custom suede leather chairs are Bonza. Grouse. The table's solid wood with this epoxy finish. Too easy. Cutlery, details, accessories. The room looks pretty schmick. It does. We've got this planter wall detail on this side that makes a bit of separation between the formal dining room and the kitchen, but you can still see through it. Good touch. Then on this side, there's aquarium, Ripper, what a nice feature. And I was just imagining it. You sit down here. You're having a Ripper meal. You got all these incredible finishes. Bonza, a plant wall behind you. Mad. You're looking through an aquarium with the living room and a fireplace on the other side. Too easy. Then you got the Pacific Ocean out there. Unbelievable. Overwhelming. Like, Mikey, not to mention, you'll probably be having dinner at night. No worries. Don't want to bang on about it too much. But this is also bloody cool at night, according to the photo's beauty. We'll see it in a bit. Spot on, mate. Too right. What an amazing room. Unbelievable. And I gotta mention, we got traveling throughout the first floor. Beauty. The whole first floor's got radiant heat in. Too good. And on the second floor, I think they've got in-floor heat in for the bathrooms. Unbelievable. Now, before we head to the kitchen, I actually want to take everyone this way. Here's the first staircase that takes you up to the second floor of the house. Good on ya. Another massive skylight. Struth. Have a G's at the living wall. It's grouse, Bonza. So much light and life in this place, mate. These living walls even have their own irrigation system. Ripper. Super cool. Now, I want to take everyone to the lounge. Too easy. U-shaped sectional couch, beauty. You got the ottoman, too good. On top, they've plunked this stone-fabricated coffee table. Makes a beaut contrast, mad ass. You got your projector on the other side. Built-in speaker, too good. Wood-clad ceilings and walls, unbelievable. And on this side, we got a Bonza backlit onyx wall with built-in cabinetry around it. Grouse. The drawer fronts have this fluted finish. Ripper. Never seen this finish till I saw this house. That's fair dinkum. The developers showed me this morning. Grouse touch. Mikey, can you get a close-up? You can see how it's so smoothly curved between each gap. Unreal. They call it fluted cause of that, apparently, too easy. Learned that today. Keen to share it with everyone, Grouse. It's a very cozy room. Mad as, if you want to get away from the rest of the house and hide out a bit, it's a top spot. Mikey, for sure, no worries. Righto, let's head back to the hallway then, yeah? On me left-hand side. Here's the lift, too good. This concealed door opens up to a Bonza powder room. That's beauty. Same oak slats we've been seeing. Everywhere are in this room, too, unreal. Then you've got this massive solid onyx pedestal sink, Bonza, and I like how they work the cabinetry around the sink. 2, top stuff, backlit onyx that goes all the way into the water closet, Grouse. It's unreal, mate, too right. Have a burl at the stonework in this house, mate. All the wood paneling we're gonna see. The contrast finishes these natural textures. It's pretty stunning. Welcome to the kitchen then, mate. I can honestly say I've never seen a minimalist kitchen design like this before. Bonza. Where do I even start? Too right. The stone fabrication here with the islands, Struth. The main cabinetry behind me with the fluted finish, view. And inside the cabinetry, there are these design bits and patterns. Mikey, I don't know if you can see it, mate. It's so minimalist. But there are still so many different color variations and veins with the stones, Struth. Bar seating on this side, too good. More bar seating on the other side, too ripper. Cause this whole island stone. The drawers of stone fronts, Bonza. That's why they got motorized hardware underneath them. Too easy. When you give them a push, they kick out. Beauty. Mikey. So I guess they're probably pretty heavy because they got stone attached to them. Absolutely. Fair dinkum. Mikey. Yeah, too right. And I don't know how the developer here managed to sort this, but even inside the cabinetry, you've got backlighting, mad as the engineering that goes into designing an island like this. Make it look simple and clean while still having all the functionality. It's unbelievable, too right. Mikey, yeah, everything in this kitchen's more or less hidden from the eye. Beauty. Reckon those are fridges next to us. Let's have a G's then. Mikey, you knew that was there. Let's be. Yeah, of course I do. Too easy. This is where the wine fridge is. Ripper. Just wanted to show you, mate. Mikey said, let's have a G's. Beauty. Well, I was just keen to show it to everyone. No worries. Again, we got all the panel cabinetry here. Ripper. Fridge. Freezer on this side. Ripper. Before we keep going, I want to take everyone this way then. This is where the chef's kitchen is. Unreal. Commercial appliances, Yacht. Gas stove here, unreal. Bluestone bench tops and splashback, too good. I like this offset design here with the splashback, sink, and dishwasher, ripper touch. There's a massive picture window looking to the side of the property, too good. It's nicely hidden, because we got a concealed door or panel. No worries. When you close it, you wouldn't even know there's a chef's kitchen on this side. Wacko. More built-in appliances, all Gagano, unreal. Then we got more base cabinetry here. Too good. Before I start talking about the appliances, I want to focus on this massive picture window fast in the side of the house, Bonza. Some bamboo hedging. Here, mad as, this frame gives this kitchen a very zen and cozy feel, you know? Mikey, yeah, it's really nice, Grouse. The bamboo kind of matches the theme. Spot on, mate. Too right. As well as that, because we don't have any uppers here, it just makes the space a bit more open and relaxing. Ripper. Now, let's talk about the appliances then. Gas burner, induction, charcoal grill, griddle, Struth. I reckon it's Grouse that the knobs are nicely recessed into the stone front. Too easy. Here's the main sink, all stone with a dish rack. Mad as. There's another sink on the island, Bonza. Overall, Bonza design, fair dinkum. Really appreciate the attention to detail that the developer, MKH Developments, put into this house. Top stuff. It definitely shows that's fair dinkum. Everywhere we walk, every stone we touch, every frame we look at. It's just stunning. Too right. Now, let's talk about these motorized sliding glass doors then. Thin profile, floor to ceiling unreal. And I like that the tracks are hidden and the ceiling's flush ripper. They spent over $3. $5 million just on windows and doors. Can you believe that? Mikey, yeah, that's insane, out of control. Don't know if you noticed, but the switches for these doors are unique. Stroof, they're pretty cool. Kinda industrial. Good on ya? Mikey for sure. Too right. Switch is clicking. There you go, beauty. Righto. Let's take everyone outside then, yeah. Welcome to the backyard. Too easy. Upbeat music playing. Before we carry on with the tour, a quick word from our video sponsor, Realpha. Cheers. Every day you blokes reach out a skin how to get started as a real estate investor. That's fair dinkum. With the cash up front, home maintenance, and tenant management. It can seem impossible. Too right. Over 400 million people are left out of the real estate market. Unreal. But Realpha is here to sort that out. Good on them. Realpha lets anyone invest in an Airbnb as easy as buying stock. Stroof. For a limited time, you can join them as a shareholder in the company itself. On the ground floor, too good. This is the kind of opportunity that's usually only open to venture capitalists. Unreal. Realpha is a ripper real estate investing platform that's building a portfolio of holiday rental properties, then letting users become fractional owners through their app. Too easy. Realpha is making it possible for retail investors like you to share in this $1, $2 trillion market without renovating homes or dealing. With guest calls at 3 a.m. Wacko. Millions have been left out of the real estate market. But Realpha is changing the game by giving users part ownership of AI-vetted vacation properties, Ripper. Realpha has even started to diversify their existing portfolio of single-family homes with experiential properties, like their recent partnership with Rare Treehouse Resorts, Unreal. Recently, they secured one of the industry's largest financing facilities of over $200 million to start buying properties, Unreal. Then a few weeks later, another asset management firm agreed to invest an additional $20 million of equity in rent-ready STR properties with Realpha Bonza. What's great is that with the pending housing price dip, the capital they raise will potentially be able to buy heaps more homes. Ripper. Check out the link in the description to become a Realpha shareholder today before the opportunity ends on December 8th. Bonza. That's right. There are only 4 days left. Fair dinkum. So click the link and invest today. And good luck to you. Big thanks to Realpha for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated. Now, let's get back to the tour then. Laid back hit music. The views are grouse. Unreal, I tell you. There are a few hundred people surfing down there. Good on him. It's unreal, I tell you. The weather's beaut. 2. Ripper. 95-foot infinity edge pool here. Mad as. Keen for the backyard tour. Ripper. Let's start with the outdoor kitchen then, yeah? Stainless steel appliances. Ripper. Grill, pizza oven, gas stove, sink on this side, fridge down below. Good setup. Here's the first outdoor seating area. Too good. Next to that, we got a built-in bar setup that attached to the wall. And that section lights up at night. Bonza. Now, let's get a sticky beak at this 95-foot infinity edge pool then. 20 feet wide, all mosaic, Ripper. We've got the hot tub here. Unreal. Swim-up bar on this side with a beer tap. Another sink. A TV on this side. Too easy. The pool house comes with a full bathroom. Located on the back, that's beauty. Overall, the design of the pool is modern. Fits the house, beauty. Turf section right in the middle, Bonza. Motorized sliding glass doors open up Ripper. The formal dining room and the living room area flows straight to the backyard into these breathtaking views. Unreal. It's always grouse to come to Malibu. Good on ya. Makes you think about your life. Fair dinkum. Mikey and I live way into the city, which means it takes us almost an hour to get to the beach. Mate, can't imagine living in a pad like this and just being able to walk to the beach. Bonza. Mikey, yeah, it's crazy out of control. There are all these surfers out there. Like NS said, grouse. The waves are pretty big today. That's fair dinkum. NS, yeah, Ripper, good on them. Mikey, Been about a decade since I surfed, so reckon I'd be rubbish, haha. But I reckon you'd do all right. Would love to be out there right now. But I'm also keen that we're touring this place, Ripper. We've got a cool job. Mate, no worries. Mikey, yeah, for sure that's unreal. Righto, let's go on then. Lounging chairs, Ripper. I like this umbrella with a stone base. Too good. Has a single column. Looks pretty flash, unreal. Fits the house well. No worries. And not in the middle of the pool. But on this side, we've got the sunken seating area, Ripper. Same mahjong sectional couches that we saw in the living room area are here, too. That's unreal. Fire pit in the middle, mad as it's a grouse height. Shallow enough that when you sit down, all you see is the infinity edge pool and the ocean views bonza. Really nice, beauty. Righto, let's keep going. Too easy. We got Baja shelf here with lounge chairs. Too good. Even the retaining walls. Have a burl at the stone carvings and details. Ripper. 2 cabanas there. Beauty. And that's the walkway I was talking about earlier that can take you from the front of the house straight to your backyard without having to go through the house street. It's handy, yeah? Even that walkway is decked out with water features and stone steps. Impressive stuff. Now, let's talk about the house for a bit then, shall we? It's a beaut modern design, that's for sure. These 2 cantilevered sections are your primary bedroom balconies, Ripper. This house has 2 primary bedrooms. Too good. We got the first one on this way, and the second one on the other side. Mad as. And this section with these massive glass panes are your primary bathrooms and walk-in closets, Ripper. Wanted to mention that. And we're going to see those spaces in a bit. Too easy. What's so impressive about this house is the fact that it's all concrete, Ripper. Gonna explain how the developer built this house, because it's super cool. No worries. He used ICF walls, kind of like the board-formed concrete walls we always see in fancy homes, Ripper. He used these forms to build walls. Too easy. And inside the forms, you put your rebar, mad as, once you form these walls, which have insulation on both sides, you pour concrete on top. You get this uniform. Poured in place wall that's strong. Unbelievable. Imagine building the whole place like that, with insulation already in place, concrete and rebar in place. Mad as, super strong. On top of that, right? So the builder, they went above and beyond. Yeah, out of control, chucked on a concrete roof, as you do. Too easy. But that wasn't enough for no worries. Then they slapped 180 solar panels on top. Fair dinkum. You can run like 80% of the whole bloody house on solar power. Ripper. Bonza, Mikey, we've heard of people building houses like this where you get a fair bit of cyclonic weather. No worries. Yeah, that's right. Too easy. Mikey, like Florida, right? But Malibu, well, maybe. You don't really need it, mate. Spot on. Mikey, you might get a thunderstorm too. Maybe 3 times a year, tops, yeah? It'd cost you 3 or 4 times more than building it with, like, a normal frame or a steel thingy. Good on ya. But this place, the way it's been put together, it'll last you forever. Unbelievable. It's so well insulated, see, too, right? And I saw some of the construction photos, yeah, wacko. Blew me away. It did. Out of control. The amount of concrete they used. This house ain't go anywhere. Too easy. Ripper, good on ya. Okay, let's keep on cruising then. More of those motorized sliding glass doors opening up to the bar area. Unreal. Beautiful furniture. Again, Ripper. Built-in cupboards. Good on ya. Right. So we got a bar set up on 2 levels here. Some comfy seating and a fireplace. Perfect for a yarn. And you can't miss that incredible onyx wall. Oh, yeah. And get this, everything you see in a house, all the furniture and bits and bobs, it all comes with it. Bonds a deal. Beaut space. And it flows seamlessly out to the backyard. Actually, Mikey, let's cut through here, yeah? I want to give everyone a proper look at this. I bet you didn't even know about this little beauty. It's a wine wall, see? Wine rack hums. Mikey, oh, that's grouse. Pretty schmick, huh? Mikey, we saw one of these yonks ago, but it moved the booze from the ground floor up in the Hollywood Hills. Mikey, right up to the first floor. Yeah, wine wall door clunks. Super grouse touch, that is. And here's your bar area. More of those fluted cupboards. TVs hidden away nicely. They've even fluted the stone around the TV. Everything's got that minimalist vibe going on. Check out that carved bluestone. Oak panel ceilings too. Bond's a spot for a few cold ones. Righto, let's keep moving. Over here we've got the entertainment room. Gotta start by talking about this acrylic piano. I've never seen a musical instrument like it. I haven't. Suits the house to a T though. Glass walls looking out to the middle courtyard. That's why having that courtyard is such a ripper idea. See? Lets all the rooms get a bit of sunlight during the day. And at night, or even in the Arvo, you get a butte view. Looks ripper. It does. Mikey, yeah, it does. Pool table. Built-in seats. TV on the other side. Your poker table's here under a chandelier. Open shelf behind. More seating over there. And it's the same water feature we saw in the courtyard, which is why we got this glass bridge thingy here taking us to the other side. This door opens up to a full bathroom. Butte marble floors, all book matched. And they've used the same marble for the walk-in shower. Vanity's just around the corner. And there's a door to the outside, which means this bathroom also works as your pool bathroom, because we got that walkway here, right? On the other side, this is a grouse touch. Real roomy powder room with 2 toilets. Same backlit onyx wall here too, like the other powder room we saw earlier. Then you got travertine sink or vanity thingy with 2 sinks. Black taps and bits and bobs. Oak paneling on the walls. Real nice done. Right, let's head back to the hallway. These double doors open up to the cinema. Small bar area here. Backlit onyx again. Fridge, sink, your popcorn and lolly station. And this curtain opens up to the picture theater. The designs in the cinema are pretty unique. But the way all the different bits and pieces work together to create this vibe here is something else. Where'd I even start? Backlit onyx. Vertical with slats behind these onyx panels. And then the same vertical with paneling that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And in between those panels, you got this green carpet that's on the walls and the ceiling for better sound. And all these different colors and feels coming together. Then you got cloud couches, ottomans, the screen over here. And if that wasn't enough, Mikey, it's not just a screen though. That's a fair dinkum screen. Yeah, well, it's got Dolby Atmos surround sound and all. Really? Yep. Mikey, I love that. And lastly, this grouse carpet. Somehow, it all works together and makes this unreal experience. And I reckon this carpet was custom made for the room. Yeah? Reminds me of that Mr. Doodle bloke, the one who painted his house in the UK. You know the house, right? Yeah. Seen him go viral on TikTok and Insta. Painted his car, his clothes, his house, everything. Mikey, in doodles. Pretty much. Yeah, grouse eye. And these lines remind me of him. So, yeah. That's the ground floor done. Let's check out the first floor. Cool, trendy music. You develop homes, yeah? So you know how much work goes into building a place like this. But there's the finishes and all the details, right? Then there's the whole concrete structure, the ICF, and the rebar reinforcing. Blows me away that this builder took the time, had the guts, to go at it for years to build it, design it, curate it, and put it all together. What do you think? Yeah? It honestly blows my mind. Makes me crook thinking about it. To think about all of this and the bloody money it takes. So much money on the line. So much passion. MK's developments, they did a top job, yeah? Went way beyond what they had to. And you'll never see a house custom made like this on this show, or I reckon ever again. It's one of a kind, yeah? I know we say that with every house. But this is it. Special house. They really went all out. Righto, everyone, let's check out the first floor of this pad. Here's that living wall we saw earlier. Skylight up above. Vertical with slats. Lots of warmth. Hardwood floors. And I reckon we'll have a look at the screening room we got up here, yeah? Backlit coffee table. Seating over here. Lots with tones. Again, then the projectors here. Built-in speakers. Mikey, you probably know, what do they call those projectors that are close to the screen? Mikey short throw projectors. You don't have to hang anything on the wall. See, on the other side of this wall, they've got a couple of art pieces instead of having a projector hanging from the ceiling. Cleans the place up a bit, yeah? I see. There you go. Learn something new every day. But we got the projector here. Sliding glass doors opening up to a balcony that connects to your gym, which we'll see next. I like the landing here, because you've got massive glass looking down the courtyard, with the outdoor lights, plants, everything. This'll look even better in a bit. Right, let's keep going. We got a full bathroom here for the gym. The marble they use for this is Bonza. Just look at the patterns and all the bits and pieces. And those green bits in it, yeah? Specks of green, almost, yeah, unreal. And the shower's in the middle. Goes to the other side where we got the steam room. And then you've got your vanity here. They use the same marble for the bench top. And the splashback, too. Skylight up top. Roomy bathroom for the gym, which is this way. Sliding glass doors opening up. It connects to the same balcony I mentioned. Hardwood floors, lots of wood, and reckon, apart from a few spots, they don't have any plasterboard in this house. It's stone, wood, or some sort of cupboard. Yeah, that's why Mikey, or green carpet on the walls, you know? Too right, that's the one. This is your gym. Treadmill, tonal thingy attached to the wall. Roomy, good light. Moving on. Right next to the bathroom we just saw, we've got the first laundry room. Washer, dryer, built-in cupboards. Got a sink over there. Even the laundry room. Look at the cupboards. Grouse marble uses a splashback, too. Then it opens up to a balcony. To know why you want to go to the balcony from the laundry. But you can hear. You know what, though? Malibu has ripper weather. You can just leave the door open and get some air. Nice laundry room. Right, let's go back to the landing. More of the glass looking down to the courtyard. Here, this is the walkway we talked about at the front door. Glass railing, glass windows from floor to ceiling looking down to the courtyard. Check out the dragon onyx here. I bet in a few hours with the lights, this'll look grouse. Mikey, yeah, it'll be unreal. Righto. Mikey, want to show this quick, yeah? We got a pocket door here, so you can close off this bit as guest quarters. Got a few bedrooms here. Living room, little kitchen. If you got guests and you want to close it off, you can use this door. Come on in. I want to show everyone the bedrooms first. Here's the first one. Real cozy. Got a king-size bed with tones. Built-in cupboards here. Got a real warm feel, yeah? And the color of the bed makes it more relaxing. Then sliding glass doors opening up to a nice balcony. Got built-in planters to give the balcony more privacy. Grouse, eh? Got hedging on the other side, so you can't see the neighbor. Righto. Now, this is a Jack and Jill setup, which means there's a bathroom here shared by these two bedrooms. That's why we've got two vanities here. Look at the marble, the finishes, all the bits and pieces, all custom. Then you've got the walk-in shower over here. Toilet here. Really nice bathroom. Mikey, you know what this house reminds me of? What? Mikey Monitor's Rest, the most expensive house in Ibiza. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the finishes aren't really the same, but it's the variety, the feel of it. Mikey, the variety of design and how solid everything is. That's one of my all-time fave houses. And reckon this is up there for me too. Yeah, reckon. Well, feel like that house had unique bits and pieces and stuff too. Mikey all custom. Custom cupboards, custom wall paneling. Feel like this house is kind of like that. Each room has its own design. Look at the color of the bed frame here. But reckon it's good that some of the stuff is the same. Like you got the oak slats, oak paneled ceilings, cupboards are the same. But you got those personal touches as well. Mikey, yep, totally custom. No doubt. Sliding glass doors opening up to the same balcony, but got a divider wall between these two bedrooms. So you get some privacy. That's it for this bedroom, right? Want to take everyone here. Down this hallway, stack washer and dryer. Sink set up here. More cupboards. And this door opens up to the common bit for the guest house. I mean, we got a little kitchen over here. Seating area on the left. And this is a grouse space. You can do heaps with it, because there are stairs outside that go from the front door to this level. And with that pocket door where you can close it off from the rest of the house, you can use this as an office. House for your house manager. Mikey, totally separate guest house or staff quarters or something. Yeah, and it's self-contained. Got its own kitchen, seating area, another full bathroom around the corner there. And it doesn't feel like it's missing out from the rest of the house because you've got a front-facing balcony. You still get unreal views. You've got all this space. It's pretty grouse. Mikey, yeah, and I reckon, taking the camera off you for a sec. For some reason, I really like this gas stove they got right here. NS, oh, I thought you were talking about the view. Mikey, nah, something about this gas stove. The smaller ones don't feel custom or anything. This has a cool look to it. There you go. Mikey liked it. Looks good. Look at these views, yeah? Amazing balcony. Stairs outside. Reckon this bit of house makes sense, because you can do a lot with it. Right, want to take everyone back to the first floor stairs, so we can look at this wing. We got 3 bedrooms here, 2 main bedrooms, and this one over here. Let's have a look. Pivot door opens up. King size bed, grouse padded back, wall going all the way up to the ceiling. Same with tones are here, too. Built-in cupboards with backlighting. Sliding glass doors open up to a balcony. I reckon it's good that the bedrooms up here have their own balconies. So yeah, of course, this room comes with its own bathroom. Starts here. Walk-in shower on my right, and another stone vanity. Grouse fabrication. Butte cupboards. We got the toilet around the corner. And this bathroom has a skylight, too. Right? Gonna take everyone back to the landing or back to hallway, so we can check out the first main bedroom suite. By the way, we got the lift landing here. Reckon we'll talk about this big pivot door, yeah? Some of the inside doors weigh half a ton. Inside doors, yeah, got steel frames, even though they're covered in with slats. Almost like industrial doors. Mikey, how high are these ceilings too? Are these like 12-foot ceilings? Reckon they're 10'6" up here and 11'6" downstairs. Mikey, yeah, it's a tall door. 2 right. Righto, come on in. First, we'll show everyone this bit. They've got a nice coffee bar here with a fridge, sink, all these cupboards, window facing this way. And reckon we'll show everyone the bedroom, yeah? Unreal. Fireplace, backlit stone, textures here, king size bed. Look at the paneling behind the bed, with all the different bits and pieces. Gotta show you this, Mikey. Ready, yeah? Instead of bedside lights. Mikey, switch clicks. Oh, wow. Should have guessed that, with all the stone in this place. Yep, Mikey, that's Ripper. You, yeah? Then we got the same hardwood floors, too. The whole corner opens up. Sliding glass doors tuck away nicely. Drop-down shades. Proper blackout curtains. All motorized. And of course, no step down to the outdoors. This is that big balcony I was talking about when we were out the back. Look at our views. Sun's go down. People are surfing. Looks beaut out here. Loving it. Look at this bedroom. Mikey, unreal. You got a seating area here facing the views. Right? Gonna show everyone the bathroom for this room. It's so roomy. You got 2 lots of vanities. Reckon we'll talk about the make of these. Open shelves. Deep sinks. Bench top design. How it comes up. Almost like a tray, yeah? Mikey, yeah. Got wall lights. Mirror tucked away nicely. With tones. And this is the other vanity with the same stuff. Then you've got your built-in corner tub. They use the same stone on the floors to make this tub. I love that the back is angled, so you can lean back and enjoy the views. Mikey, watch the surfers. There's a bloke on a hydrofoil being pulled by a boat, and people are living the good life out there. I can see it, even if I can't see that well. Mikey looks like fun, yeah? 2 right. You get to see it from your bathroom every day. Walk-in shower, real open. Rain head up top. Handheld thingy. Darker taps. It's a butte bathroom. Gets better. Comes with 2 toilets. They're here. Then we got the walk-in closet. The amount of closets and cupboards in this house is unreal. Look at the glass fronts. Backlighting. Big picture facing the views. Pretty grouse. Can only guess how much it took to build this place and finish it, and make sure all the details are spot on. Hats off to the builder. So much work, yeah? Mikey, all the different bits and pieces, all the different things, all the different factories and how to fit it. It's a full-time job that'd take years just to finish all of this, yeah? All of it coming together, making sure it all looks good. Unreal. Mikey, yeah, righto. That's the first main bedroom suite done. Let's head back to the hallway so we can check out the other one. Another long hallway here. Floor to ceiling glass. Courtyard looks unreal. Want to show the onyx wall over there, yeah? Mikey, so the sun's going down. Wanted to try and finish this tour when it was almost dark. Not used to the daylight savings time being over. Yeah, reckon it's like 4:30 and the sun's already setting. Mikey, yeah, by the way, this is the other set of stairs that's next to the bar on the ground floor, so it's a good way up here too. Look at the stonework on this wall. Unreal. Big skylight up top. All spot on, yeah? And it gets better. Come on. Another pivot door opens up to the office. Desk here. Built-in cupboards. Even the office comes with a big balcony. Got an outdoor massage table there, too, which is grouse. Spewing, I didn't think of that. I reckon I'm running out of words doing these tours. It's been getting harder. Been touring such good houses and boats. How do you keep explaining the craftsmanship and the detail? And how long it took these blokes to build these places? Struggling, I am. Mikey, hard to say something new every week, yeah? But it's an unreal thing to do, and we still can't believe it. Too right. Been almost 4 years. Not missed a thing. Posted something every week for you blokes. Righto, welcome to the other main bedroom suite. We got the walk-in closet here. Won't go into too much detail, because the owners are here, so want to respect their privacy. The island's got backlight. Same oak cupboards. Looks modern. Right, let's look at the bedroom, yeah? Another king-size bed. Look at the back paneling, with all the different feels and colors. Wall lights. These bedside tables. They're part of the wood paneling. Then we got the projector here. Forgot to say in the other main bedroom. Got a drop-down screen thing. That's how we watch the telly. But when you got a view like this, you don't need to. Corner opens up. Drop-down screens again, blackout shades. These big balconies, all covered in travertine. Simple glass railing. And the views are unreal. This is grouse. This is spew-in. Mikey, don't think you can say enough how good it is to be right by the ocean. Reckon we have all day, yeah, right? Follow me, so we can check out the main bathroom. Stonework here is grouse. Already looks grouse with the backlight. Can only guess how good this will look in a bit. Look how grouse this is. Mikey, yeah, that's unreal. Unreal color, the light green, the feel of it. Another stone tub here. Walk-in shower thing. Rain head above. Then long vanity here with stone sinks. And they used the same stuff for the bench top. Reckon I was nervous making sure I didn't miss any of these bits. Reckon the builder worked so hard for this place that I want to do the right thing, yeah? Looks grouse. Can't even see myself designing a place like this. Hats off. And let's head down this hallway. We got the toilet here. And the backlighting is grouse. Not seen someone use stone so much in place before, yeah? Automatic toilet. Yeah. And this dunny's automatic, yeah? Creates a ripper feel. Mikey, and all this is natural stone, yeah? Yeah. Reckon it's Amazonite. Mikey, but the whole house, it's all natural, yeah? Yeah, that's right. Mikey, that's unreal. Grouse, yeah? How many different types they've got? It's just bonkers, mate. Day and welcome to the second walk-in robe to the main bedroom. Once again, we've got cabinetry with glass doors and timber paneling. And right at the end, there's this ripper of a picture window looking out over those truly amazing views. Right? That wraps things up on the second floor. I'm absolutely stoked for the night tour. I reckon this place looks bloody fantastic during the day. But come nightfall, it looks even more spectacular with all the stonework, backlighting and the fancy architectural bits and pieces. Hip, lively music air whooshing. Fire crackling, fire crackling, fire crackling. All right, sweet as everyone. That's the end of the tour of Cobbers. What an absolutely bonza property. I've never clapped eyes on a house with a courtyard smack bang in the middle like this one. Complete with a koi pond, fire features, and backlit stones. The design elements of this house are truly one of a kind. She's a real beauty. I mean, just take a squiz at the entryway with that backlit onyx. I'm dead impressed. I'm absolutely rapt we had the chance to have a look-see and show it all to you lot. A huge thanks to the listing agents, Rainey, Brandon, and Tony for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more info about this listing in the description section of this video. Last but not least, if you enjoyed the tour, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next week. Cool, dynamic music.
Activate comfort mode.
What a view.
This kitchen is perfect for entertaining.
This is the best part of the day.
Your kitchen is incredible, Alex. Built to last, Chloe. Every detail.
legends were true. It's magnificent. There you are, beautifully broken.